children. Today I am going to discuss about in 4th standard science subject term 3 lesson 1 green environment. In last class we have studied about waste separation. Now let us see about the topic environmentally friendly materials. No children? Environmentally friendly material? Okay. Things that can be decomposed or broken down by microorganisms or biodegradable. They can return back to the soil and become food for plants. These biodegradable items are environment friendly materials or eco-friendly materials. Its other name eco-friendly materials. Once again, things that can be decomposed or broken down by microorganisms are called biodegradable. They can return back to the soil and become food for plants. These biodegradable waste is called environment friendly materials or eco-friendly materials. For examples, bamboo is used to make many things such as bag, dustbin and even also toothbrush. These are the examples about the eco-friendly materials. Let us brief about these topics. Let us learn more about eco-friendly material and technique. Leaf plates are a tradition in Tamil Nadu and very eco-friendly. Example is a plantain leaf. They are fully biodegradable and do not contain chemicals like thermocol plastic or coated paper plates. Bamboo is the best example for that eco-friendly. It is used to make many things such as bag, dustbins and even toothbrushes. What do you mean by eco-friendly? Which are not harmful to the environment. Eco-friendly is used to refer the goods and services considered to reduce or not to harm the environment. To make consumers aware about the eco-friendly goods and services often are marked with eco labels. But because there is no single international standard for this concept, the International Organization for Standardization considers such labels too vague to be meaningful. These are the examples for that eco-friendly materials. Why eco-friendly materials? It's a phenomenal growth in the construction industry that depends upon depletable resources. Its production of buildings materials leads to irreversible environmental impacts. Using eco-friendly materials is the best way to build a eco-friendly building. Once again, the eco-friendly means the materials which cause minimum damage to the environment, since the use of raw materials to final product are considered to be eco-friendly materials. The properties of eco-friendly materials are: the first one, minimum damage to the environment. Minimum damage to the environment. Second one, it requires minimum energy for manufacturing. Second one, it requires minimum energy for manufacturing. Third point, it should be recyclable and reusable. Third point, it should be recyclable and reusable. Then fourth point, locally available and can be extracted easily from nature. Locally available and can be extracted easily from nature. Next one, eco-friendly activities. Practice the 3 R's and remember to first reduce your waste. Already you know the 3 R's: reduce, reuse and recycle. Practice the 3 R's and remember to first reduce your waste. Second one, always put waste in a dustbin. Don't litter open areas. Always put waste in a dustbin. Don't litter open areas. Then third point, reduce your paper use by writing on both sides of every sheet of paper. Then fourth one, choose to reuse and use reusable bags and containers. Then fifth one, separate biodegradable, recyclable and non-recyclable waste. You should separate biodegradable, recyclable and non-recyclable waste. Then last one, avoid one-time use plastics. Avoid one-time plastics. Okay students, I hope all are understood today's topic. Thank you for listening students.